Okay, good morning. I'm doing a update today. Today is Sunday, the 11th of October. There's a couple things I want to talk about. So I've been doing Trump readings, as you are aware, and Trump, in a month, will know if he's going to be the president or not, or what is going to happen. We don't know. I think there's a lot more is going to happen before we sleep. So I'll be doing one more Trump reading for November, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing after he. I, I don't know if he gets elected. I guess I'll keep doing them, but I'm thinking he won't be elected. But who knows? Anyways, I just a couple of things. I don't know if anyone here watches Russell Brand. Russell Brand was a comedian, British guy. He has a podcast now that's very interesting, and his yesterday I watch him. He's a real bright guy. He has a lot of thoughts about the world and the interpretation of the world and all that. And I was watching him yesterday. He had a longer, like a 16-minute talk about Trump and how Trump has sort of seized the moment and has driven this narrative. He why he is president and how he stays in office. And it's not just because of him. It's because people have kept him there. Now that's kind of my take on things. It's not. Whoever Trump is and how whatever he does, which is terrible and awful, and he's a misogynist and he's a racist and all those things, but he stays in office. He hasn't gotten impeached, or people haven't gotten. The Republican Party is behind him, as well as his core supporters, which the boys, the core supporters, are behind him as well. And Russell Brand was saying yesterday, and it's true, that it's not just him, it's a system that's in place. And it's a system that's been in place in many places throughout the world. And it's this kind of reactionary system that's not moving forward. We have to start changing things, otherwise we're doomed. Not just as a country, but as or a society, but as the world. There is such a thing as global warming, and there is all this other stuff that's happening, and we have to kind of move forward. We have to change things and en masse, and that's hard to do, to have 7 billion people go in a certain direction. So these are challenging times, and I just thought, if you want to check out Russell Brand talking about Trump, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty much where I stand with Trump. Yeah, he is a problem, but he is a symptom of the problem that's underlying. The swamp still exists, and we here in America, we have to take responsibility, at least for ourselves, and we have to move forward. And how are we going to do that? And it's sort of daunting. The whole thing is a very daunting problem. So we'll see what happens with the election. I think if we get, as long as older people are in charge, it's going to be the old guard will keep the old guard going. I think we need new blood and new energy into dealing with the problems of the world. So we need younger people in office, not just here, but all over the world. That's all I got to say about that. So I will do Trump if he gets elected. I will continue to do Trump. I don't know how that's going to happen. Can't imagine. We are all so fatigued. Trump's fatigued, and I can't imagine. I just can't imagine him being in office for another 4 years. But if he is, I will keep doing Trump readings. Otherwise, I want to move on to other things, which I'm going to talk about. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was I did get a deck. I'm still buying decks. So I did get this deck, and it's kind of a very, very well put together. It's called the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck. Disney has its name on it. It's this one here. And I was kind of looking forward to it. It's Tim Burton art. I thought it'd be kind of cool. And I got it, and it's a nice deck. It's kind of a matte finish. Some people said the cardstock is terrible. I don't think it's that bad. It's got a nice back to it, and it's got an interesting. That's the Fool card. It's got some interesting drawings in it. But I was looking through it. I was very disappointed because it seems like they ran out of steam. And I looked at the reviews, and a lot of people felt the same thing. It's almost like a cross between a Rider-Waite Smith and a Pip deck. It's like they ran out of steam and didn't finish doing what they started doing. So I'm going to show you just the the aces, the um, the sword suit, which they call the needle suit, which of course is always, changing the names always kind of annoys me. But anyway, so here's the ace, which is sort of similar to an ace of swords. It's the ace of needles. This is the two of swords. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And there's a lot of cards I don't know what they are. The three of needles is the three of swords. That's pretty apropos. Now we come into these pippish cards. The four of needles, the four of swords. I don't know what that is. Just it's pippish, but it's not even a good pip. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is a good pip. I don't know. Then we have the five of needles, and again, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't even know where the needles are in this. Oh, it's on his hand. And then there is the six. Again, that doesn't really mean much to me. I'm not sure what that is. Or is that the five? No, that's the six. I don't know. That's odd. Then a seven, of course, is very pippish again. 6, 7 of needles. I'm not sure. Pull that. That's not very exciting. Then we get into this is the 8 of needles. The 9 of needles. This is the nightmare card. There's no night. I don't know what is going on. They're on a unicycle. I don't know. I don't get it. Now the 10 of needles is good. That's apropos. I've seen this design though in other paintings and other decks. The thing about this is you get the sense they don't really know tarot and they're doing a tarot deck, whoever these people are, which is a little annoying. So that is that. So this is put out by, I don't know, Disney. The actual people who put this out. I can't read it, but anyways, the book itself is very good though. So it is kind of a color book, and the book is nice. So it does talk about tarot in the book, but if you're just using the cards and you're not familiar with tarot that well, it would be a challenge. You'd have to be looking at the book, but the book is good. So I was a little disappointed then, and I was going to do a walkthrough, but I said I really don't have much to say, and it bothers me when people put out decks and they don't know tarot. Now I think the book is very much of a tarot book, but the deck itself is just, I don't know, it's disappointing. So that's what I gotta say about that. Now the other thing I want to say is because we're coming into the winter, and I have be staying home a lot more. Of course, I stay home quite a bit anyways. But I'd like to do some readings, and I like to do some free readings. And I'm offering my tribe. Do I have a tribe? No, I don't have a tribe. I'm offering my viewers the option if they want to have a free reading from me. What I'd like to do, this is how I see it going, because I did one for a subscriber, and I'd like to do some more. I'm thinking maybe do 2 a week, and what you do is you email me. My email is on my About page. You'd have to click on it, and you can send me an email. And just if you wanted me to use a certain kind of deck, just tell me what deck you'd like me to use, and then give me a question, and I will do a little mini reading for you online. I will not say who you are. Yeah, I'm not going to identify you, but you will know when you come back and watch it that it's, if it's your question. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to offer free readings. I'm going to use the horseshoe spread. I can use a deck of my choice, or if you like a certain deck that you've seen on my channel, I can use that deck as well. So I'm offering free readings. They'd probably be run around 10 minutes. I'll use the horseshoe spread and just send the question via my email, and I'll put you up on the docket, and we'll do little readings. That'll be fun for the winter. If I get tons, now Chris was saying, what if you get like 100 requests? I said, well, I'll cut it off if I get a lot, I'll cut it off at some point and say, well, I have enough for now. But I don't anticipate that. I don't know who's going to be interested in reading. So they're just free readings for entertainment purposes. And I think it'll be fun. It'll give me something to do. Recently, well, not too long, about 2 or 3 months ago, I changed my web service. So I'm able to upload things. I used to take me 12 hours to upload a 12-minute video. Now it takes me 5 minutes. So, it's easy to do, it's fun to do, and I enjoy doing it. So I'm offering that to my subscribers, or you're just this is someone who's just visiting. If they want to have a little mini reading, that would be fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing. A little gift for my subscribers if they're interested. Again, my email is over at my About page. And the nice thing about that, like Chris was saying, if you use that email, if you go over there, I could give it to you, but if you go there, there's a bot, so I won't get bots by putting my email here or on the description. So that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, have a nice day. I will do one more Trump reading. I hope it will be the last. I don't know. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for watching.